Hey everyone, welcome to another video. In this week's video, I want to show you another Final Cut tutorial giving you a couple examples of keyframing to advance your editing in Final Cut just a little more. Alright, so the reason I thought of this tutorial is this week I have been working on a video for our church. Right now we're still in quarantine time and the church isn't gathering together. And I did a little effect at the end of the video. This effect is using a blurred and white background together simultaneously over a drone shot that I did to then put on top the logo of the church to make it stand out from the background a little bit while still seeing the drone shot. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it and see how this simple little trick is done. Alright, so I'm here in Final Cut and I have the effect already done and everything, so I want to show you real quick on what that looks like. You can see here as I drag over this area, it transitions both blurring and a white background, and then the church logo pops up. So let's duplicate that on an earlier area in the clip. Alright, so I've marked off this little section right here, has its own little clip. So the first thing we're going to go to is the Tiles and Generators tab and go down to, under Generators, go to Solids. I'm going to put in a custom solid. Let's go halfway. Alright, so we got that, and then the next thing will be the blurs. So before we blur it, let's customize this one. You want to go up to the right hand side and where it says color, choose, you can do whatever color you want. Obviously for this example we're doing white. So I change that to white. So what I'm going to do is start at the very beginning frame, go up to the right hand side and click the little film strip and start with the opacity at complete 0, and then this is where the keyframing starts. You hit this little triangle plus button at a keyframe, click that, and then so basically right here is where you choose how long you want your transition to be. So let's go halfway in for this one, and then you're going to change your opacity to however dark, however light you want, whatever color you're using. So let's do it about right there. So that's it for the white background. As you can see here, you have the white transition in. So the next thing we need to do is blur the same area. So right here at the beginning of the white clip, click your footage and go down to the effects and type in Gaussian and drag the Gaussian blur over onto the clip, and again we'll go up to the right hand side and change that down to 0, and then hit our keyframe and then go up halfway into this clip right here where the white stops transitioning, and then add the Gaussian blur up to however much you want. About right there will be good, and then that's it, and your transition is created from the plain shot to fading in both white and blur at the same time with super easy, really simple keyframing. And then when that's done, you can just drag your logo, sit it right there, and that pops in real nice. And basically that just makes your logo stand out real good from the video. And that's basically it. Alright, so as you can see, that's a really simple trick to do. Obviously you could take that method and advance it into other areas in Final Cut and get really advanced with keying different things. Also, doing it this way saves you from working with the default transition or the default effect that is already in Final Cut, and sometimes that can be a little tricky to mess with, and this makes it really customizable for you and to fine-tune it to how you really want it. With that being said, if you liked this video or if you found it helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up. Also, if you want to keep up with every video that I put out every week, you know where the button is down there for that. And thanks for watching.